Alright guys, welcome back for another tutorial. This one, I've actually seen a bunch of projectile based weapon tutorials. This one's going to be a Hitscan uh, based weapon tutorial. So hopefully you'll be able to follow along, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to do it in two ways. I'm going to kind of just go over the logic really fast, and then I'll like break it apart and I'll actually put it all back together. Alright, so first off, I'm just going to show you what I have here. Again, instantly, you know, fire basically like a projectile. That's kind of just a impact, little impact effect. And this is just showing that whenever I hit right on the trigger, the shoot button, it just instantly appears right where my reticle is. Alright, and that's a quick I guess if you don't know what the difference between projectile and hit scan is, projectile is it basically shoots out an object, a bullet, and it has velocity to it, and it has kind of a how quick it's going to basically make it from where it comes out of the gun and or any type of weapon and reaches its target. Hit scan is literally whatever right when you hit the trigger button, whatever your reticle is aimed at, it's going to instantly hit the mark. Alright. So, alright, I'll get into showing you how to do that. Alright, so quickly, don't need that. Alright, first I'm going to show you guys exactly, like, just go over it quickly. So all I did was I pulled in a first person perspective camera. All right, and that was I guess you can type it in. This is the one I pulled in. I think it's called, or just called first person. First person. I can't remember my own names for things. So it is my. Should know that by now. Anyways, yeah, so that's not mine. This is the one I pull in. Alright, delete that. Alright, so I pulled that in, and again, here is the logic. It's all on the camera. Alright, so what you want to do is see this, turns this on and off, and this kind of shows the microchips that are kind of hidden. Alright, so here's the logic. All I did was in the camera I added a controller sensor for the shoot button, and I pulled in a laser scope, and then here are the just 20 meters, and you can add however long you want it to be. That's how far it will register. I just had to detect everything, so this kind of is where your the impact sensor is gonna not impact sensor, the your I guess your effect, your bullet effect, that impact effect. So it hits everything but friend, and then we have a combiner and an emitter. So basically you're gonna have this hit position goes into these. Here's your combiner, mark that transform, and this is going to go to hit position, hit position orientation, and this now goes to this. So the output is this scene space transform. All right, so it's basically all you need there, and then when you shoot button, it's going to actually power this on. All right, and whenever you power it on, it's wherever the laser scope is hitting, it's going to emit right where it is hitting the hit position and the orientation. And then after it's emitted, it's going to have this health modifier, and this health modifier is set to, for now, -25. It's a cylinder. So it's almost like another laser scope, or yeah, basically like another laser scope where you kind of want to have it probably the same size as your laser scope, same distance, length. So that's that. So whenever it hits foe, basically the enemy, it will take away 25. And this is powered on after the object is emitted. So yes, oh, and you need this at zone, so this won't pop up unless it's set to zone, see? And then we have per hit. And I think there was a cooldown thing. Oh, that's on the actual thing, on the actual enemy. All right, so here's my enemies. Just some cubes set to foe. And health manager on them, and then a destroyer. All right, so again, take this off cooldown time unless you want that on, and then 100. So again, when you hit the enemy 4 times, again, oh, and this is our emitter stuff, so 0.2 seconds. So every 0.2 seconds, an object is emitted, and it does damage. This is the emitted object's lifetime, 0.4 seconds, so it kind of lets that impact effect play out all the way before it's destroyed. And then on continuous, that's basically it. Oh, you just need to, again, get yourself a, wait, where are we? We need, oh, undo that. And so just get yourself a little impact effect and then just drag that there. All right. And that will, again, that'll impact wherever your laser scope is hitting. So let me show that again quickly. 4 hits and it disappears, and that's it. All right, that's really just going over the logic really quick, and then now I'll kind of build it for whoever wants to kind of sit through this little longer tutorial. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just I'm going to leave this here. All right, just to kind of have this for reference, because yeah, I probably don't really need to go over this, but let's just do it. Oh, running the wrong guys. Usable hamburger. All right, I'm gonna try to do this somewhat quick, but slow enough so you guys can kind of see. All right. So what we need first is a controller sensor, all right, just for testing purposes. You probably wouldn't want to use this controller sensor. You can actually, well, I guess you should. Yeah, I guess you can use a wireless transmitter from the actual controller logic. But for now, let's just do it this way. All right, so I'll get out all the gadgets we need, and I'll plug them together. So what we need is a combiner. Let's see, and we need a emitter and a health modifier. All right, so and a laser scope. My bad. One of the most important things, the laser scope. Oh, let's open that back up. So quickly just turn this on with R2. Did we set it to wire? Yep, there we go. Delete these off. Take that off. Alright. So open this up. Again, this is your preference. This is the laser scope. Kind of want to, while we have that open, get this out of the way. this will make it, you want it coming right out of the camera. All right. So let's go into guides, and then we'll mark it at that grid snap. So on this little circle, if you hit L2 and then hold L2 and right on your analog stick, it will it'll make that move. And then up and down on the D-pad while holding L1 will make the grid snap smaller, so you can kind of make this exactly come out where you want it. See, so it's literally coming right out. Again, let's just make this 10. So L1 square will kind of give you a quick, so you could just type this in. All right, so we want this hitting everything but friend. All right, so that's good. All right, so here, and then let's make the grids bigger just so I can get them out of the way. So, all right, so hit position. Where's our combiner? So combiner, this is, we need to open this up L square, and we need to turn this to transform, and this will get us our hit position, hit orientation. All right, so basically splits these. All right, so, and then your output is this. Your, oops, damn cat jumped on me. Come on, Mia, get off. Ah, you bastard. She got hung up on the wire. Almost pulled my headset off. Alright. Alright, so here we go. Output. Scene space transform. Back to the emitter. We want this at 0. Time in between emits. We want to do the same thing as 0.2. Continuous. Object's lifetime is 0.4 is good. Can do that 0. And then let's go to search. What was it I had? Impact, was it? Impact. Oh, I think I'm missing a letter there. So it was impact. It's got to be here somewhere. There it is. All right, so I use this one. I got all this shit up. All right, so just shrink it down. I'm just gonna just shrink it down. All right, so you want this to emit that. All right, so that's that. Again, at 0, 0, 0.2, we have all this. So now, and then we want this. Oh yeah, open up your emitter again, and then object just emitted. We're going to turn this on. I'm going to open up this square. L1 square will get us again this. I'm just going to do -25 again per hit, and then impact. We only want this impact, and we're at tab, the labels. I mean, I want this doing damage to foe. All right, and then we want this at cylinder. And I'm not going to make this perfect. This little, it probably should be like 0.1, 0.1. We'll bring this down, and then I'll drag this out. Damn you, come on. Just drag this out. Whatever for now. Alright. Again, it's supposed to be this because it's the same size as the laser scope, but for now I'm just going to go with that. I think if you did that, you can kind of make them both the same size. So you can see. Actually, and my thing is off. That's so weird. It's because of my, I know why. Oh, whatever. And you also want the laser scope to be the same size, so it's a little messed up, but that's more for you guys to kind of, you can maneuver that stuff around. Is it the same or is it off? Where? Oh, and so stupid. Yeah, see, it's off a little bit, so it's way off. Can I move it right here? No, what the hell? Oh, I'd have to move it through with this. Well, honestly, it's gonna take two. That's gonna be whatever. You guys can mess around with that. I'm not really worried about that right now. So that's basically it for that. So when it hits an enemy, it should do damage to the tag foe, and then all you need to do is literally just grab a to test it. Grab the sculpt, slap it down. L1 square opens up its properties. Just tag it as foe. Gadgets, and then logic and processing, and then L1 will snap it to the actual object. Yeah, L1, and then X. All right, L1 X opens it up. So now whatever's inside here will affect this cube. So, did we mark this as foe? Yes. All right. So now we just need to add a health manager. This is like basically his health, and a destroyer. So when he has no health, he disappears. All right. No cooldown. All right. So that's basically it. Let's just check it out. See, oh, I got two guys. That's why. Let's delete my guy out. Delete him out. Oh shoot, that's why. I must have grouped them together. All right, let's check it out. All right, so it works. All right, let's see if it does to our guy. All right, perfect. Still to mine. And that's basically it, guys. So let me know what you think. Yeah. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.